When fans entered the Dome on Saturday night, little did they know that the Orange would have to put up a fight against the Black Bears. Many expected the team to easily get to a 500 record for the first time since 2006. But Maine had a different game plan. SU started off well, scoring on its second possession of the game after quarterback Greg Paulus threw a short pass to DeLon Carter for the first touchdown of the game. DeLon Carter barely handling that pass, but Maine made things interesting. After scoring a field goal, Jordan Wade made an onside kick to recover the ball. The Black Bears would score a touchdown on its next play and eventually take a 17-10 lead at halftime. The second half, though, was a much different story. Carter ran 9 yards into the end zone to lift Syracuse into a 20-17 lead. And the Orange would not look back. Carter scores another touchdown in the fourth quarter, finishing the game with 3 rushing touchdowns, running for over 70 yards, and 19 carries. And despite the first half scare, Cuse would pull out to a 41-24 win, getting its second victory of the season heading into Big East play. Head coach Doug Marrone was nonetheless happy to escape the claws of the Black Bears.
I'm happy. We're 2-2. This team hasn't been 2-2 or 500 since 2006. And I told the players, hey, go ahead and enjoy it, and get ready to come back to work. Let's make the corrections on Monday, and then let's get ready for our next opponent. And here we are.
More SU football news. A wide receiver from New Jersey made a commitment to play for the Orange. At 6'3" and 195 pounds, Dyshawn Davis accepted the offer to play for Syracuse after an unofficial visit to the Hill this past weekend. This year, Davis has already made 7 receptions and 3 touchdowns in the first 2 games of the season for his high school. Davis will officially sign with the Orange next February. The SU field hockey team defeated Providence on Saturday by a score of 2-1. The Orange scored both goals in the first half, and that was enough for the Orange to remain undefeated in conference play. Yesterday, Syracuse looked for its 6th straight win, and as CitrusTV's Mike Tressa explains, the team had to fight the weather more than its opponents.
Constant rain might not be the most inviting sign for outdoor sports, especially field hockey, but that wasn't the mindset of the SU squad against Columbia.
It sets a cool atmosphere, like rain and like you're playing hard. So it is fun, but it does make it a lot difficult. In the beginning, it was a little rough. Like the rain was pouring down, and we knew the field was getting wetter.
Good thing they didn't have a problem being drenched because it didn't matter to the coach.
It doesn't matter what they think, they got to do it. So we don't even give them the opportunity to give an opinion. You just got to go with whatever task you have.
Struggles came early with the slick conditions. The Orange only held a 1-0 halftime lead against a weaker Lion team.
It kind of hurts our game a little because we're really fast and the ball slows down so much on the turf. A lot of our hits were slowing down. You basically just have to change it up and do more little passes and little lifts. We really had to work together and move the ball. We knew what we had to do. We had to use little dump passes and passes into space and give and goes.
The adjustments to SU's offense were apparent in the second half. 5 unanswered goals led to the 6-0 blowout win.
In the second half, we opened it up, we passed the ball to the field, and we adapted. I really felt like we had the game under control the entire time.
As the final horn sounded, SU celebrated their wet win, and who knows, maybe in a few weeks, they'll have to be adjusting to snowy conditions. Mike Tressa, CitrusTV.
And for more field hockey coverage, catch On the Bench Fridays at 2 on Time Warner Channel 26. Well, the New York Yankees were already in the postseason coming into this weekend's series against their arch rival, the Boston Red Sox. But an AL East Division title would be even sweeter, at least for the Yankees, and they entered Sunday's game needing 1 win to clinch the division title. In the bottom of the 6th inning, Hideki Matsui hit the go-ahead run into right field, driving 2 runs in and giving New York a 3-1 lead. But the party didn't start until Mariano Rivera took the mound and closed the win for the Yankees. It was the 100th victory for New York this season. The final score, Yankees 4, Red Sox 2. New York completes a sweep of Boston and clinches the division title for the first time since 2006. It is the Yanks' 16th AL East championship. So break out the champagne and celebrate, Yankee fans. But Derek Jeter knows the job isn't done yet.
You've accomplished pretty much all you can accomplish in the regular season, but everybody knows playoffs start in a week, so we have to continue to play well and hopefully stay hot.
So, David, what do you think? Red Sox lost last night. Do they still have a chance to make it to the playoffs?
Well, believe it or not, the Red Sox still have a chance. They have full control of the wild card, so we might expect a good AL championship between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees, so stay tuned for that.
Be a good rivalry.
Yeah, it would be.
All right.
Thanks, David.
Thanks.
Coming up after the break, find out what scientists unearthed in Asia.
And we'll take one last look at your weather. Stay with us.